The Sim Show.
Is this thing on?
Yeah, test 1, 2. Microphone check.
Nice.
Yeah, look at y'all out there looking good. How you doing today? Today is Friday. I don't know if you're aware. It might be Saturday, to be fair. But for everybody, when it's Friday, get your party pants on.
I'm not wearing any pants.
And they're gone. Just like the testing list. Ripperooskoski. Oh.
I guess if I can show you, actually, you're gonna like this.
No, I'm not falling for this again. Hang on, before you do, let me get proof. What you got? What is it? Is that an ET coffee mug? Man, look at you.
This was directly from Universal.
They're very cool. It's like you're showing off. You went to Universal instead of did a Farm Sim 25 release.
Is that what came out on Twitch? Is that what it said?
I don't know. I haven't read Twitch. I have notifications stirred up. Oh no, it was Farm Sim Show. Yeah.
Hey, see, we got it nailed.
Yeah,
we nailed this. DJ, do you know where we're live today?
Well, hopefully we're not live on your YouTube channel again.
I mean, we're testing. If you guys happen to catch a certain notification, I blame DJ, but it was really my fault completely. Okay.
That's fair. Yeah. So we use a program called StreamYard.
Yeah.
And we're having a couple problems with things not working correctly. So I decided to get.
I wouldn't even say it's problems, but like it's when it's when we play the game.
Right.
There's lower frames and there might be alternatives to that. So if we move over, then we can maybe play the game more often. We
won't, but we can. I mean, right? This is the first live stream in like a month or two, at least, on my channel. I haven't done I did no live streams for pre-release. We haven't done the show on here. So last week was supposed to be on my channel, but I did 4 videos already.
You had too many.
I had too many. We'd already used all the notifications. So the only way for you to get notified was for us to wait a week. Farmer Cop, quit texting me. Go away.
Hey, but you know what? I finally can do something then.
Oh, I don't like that. Don't stop making that face. What are you doing?
There.
What was that? Oh, hey, 69 months. Well, there's a lot of channel members. Uh-oh. Maybe I should give some shouty outies real quick, eh? Patrick Mills is in it. Goodness gracious, there's so many of them. I don't even know how to get a viewer activity. That's how you do it. Patrick Mills with the new channel member was on the air. Brian, of course, with that $3. Whoop. Love it. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Aaron was in here as well.
Is that a thumbs up you just did?
Yeah. With
awkward.
the whoop. Chris is in here as well. Real Ringos, of course, showing a 35. Man, Brian with the 45. And Clutchy Poo with the 69 months, of course.
The sip is glorious out of this cup, I'm telling you.
It's all right. Good news for anyone who caught the show last week. My Dr. Pepper shrank.
It shrank?
Yeah. Look, it's a can now, like a normal person, instead of half.
Just got out of the pool.
If you missed that, a 2 liter of Dr. Pepper last week, and I was just drinking it out of the bottle. I needed it so much. Last week was so rough. Oh, today's been easier, much easier. I've only recorded 17 videos instead of 38.
I had plans to record a video this morning. I'm not gonna lie, and instead I decided to try to fix some things that were going on with streaming this, and completely unsuccessful.
Yep. We're trying to find some new and different alternatives. You would think there would be somewhere where you could just type in, best podcast place where you can also play video games at 4K, but sometimes 1080p at 60, and it looked great to everybody. But it turns out it doesn't exist.
Well, maybe it does. Maybe we're just not very good at it. No, that can't be it.
No, if that was it, we wouldn't be doing the show anymore instead of still doing it like 4.5 years later.
Has it been that long?
I think our first show was it 2019 or was it 2020? We're getting close. Like in the next month ish is our 4-year show.
Wow.
I think
Longest and most popular farming simulator podcast in the world.
Yep. The rest gave up because it's not a viable recommend. And we didn't give up because it was never viable to begin with.
The stubbornest farm sim YouTubers in the world. Welcome in, guys.
If you are one of the thousands and thousands and thousands of new followers to either Clutchy Poo's channel, I've called you Clutchy Poo more today than I have in the past month, or in front of people too, or on my channel. This is the podcast where we talk about stuff very randomly. We don't play the game. Not today. Sometimes we do, but not today. We don't play the game. This is very different from anything you would expect to see if you only watched our videos.
Yeah, I'll say.
And we have a good time. We have fun with it, and we enjoy ourselves. So, headline topic? Or do you want to start at the bottom of the barrel and work our way to the top of the barrel, or put a hole in the side of the barrel and let the top stories come down to us? Ooh, what an analogy.
I feel like we are at the bottom of the barrel right now. It can only get better from here, right? Ooh, no, that's not right either. Who am I kidding?
Let's just talk about it. So the testing list is no more. Giant Software have released a statement from Benny. It was not Benny's decision. He's just the voice. That said, actually, should I read it? Do you want me to read words?
I want you to read it because I want the official what they are. Let's go with what they've officially said, and then we can read and do what we think they're saying.
All right. Oof, Farm Sim News is doing pretty good. You guys rock. Sorry. Thinking out loud here. You want to
inner monologue? Nope, we don't.
Inner monologue, yeah. I don't even know where the link is. Here we go. Giant support GPS at 25. Nah, here we go. Testing list. Notas. Should I share? I feel like I should share with the class.
Sure, let's share it. Why not?
Let's share with the class. I don't know how to share with the class. Also, we don't know what we're doing. So if you're watching this going, this is the worst thing ever, you're watching the same thing everybody else.
I love how before you said you don't know what you're doing, we just talked about how we've been doing this for 4 years.
I never said we figured it out. So here it is. By the way, with all of this, there's some other stuff too. So they say, we would like to give you a short update and thank you for your patience and support. That is a very nice way of saying you have been very impatient and no one's filling out support tickets. Really stress and restructuring. I'm just going to read the whole thing. You know what? I'm having a great time. The release and internal staff changes have unfortunately limited our time for the forum somewhat. We are currently working on improving our structure and will soon be sharing more active news and updates with you here. Game updates and bug fixes. Our team is reviewing all reported bugs. Report them. They can't do the thing if you don't report them. And working to fix them. Please note that we cannot respond to every submission individually. They've not responded to all mine either. Nevertheless, all feedback is incorporated into our work. Often similar bugs are reported multiple times, which helps us to prioritize. Thank you for your commitment and your feedback. It is valuable for improving the game. Yes, please, please, please always be vocal and fill out your report tickets. Now, this is the one. This is the one that hurts me from my soul because I created a whole genre of video.
It's all videos of like, the first thing I thought when I saw this come out. I'm like, oh boy, there goes DJ's videos.
I haven't done a testing list update in like 2 months. It was just so irregular. And it was, it just was what it was. So modding testing list. With the release of Farming Simulator 25, the modding testing list has been discontinued. Mods that appear in the mod hub always bring more joy to the community as they are immediately available and everyone could get started right away. On the other hand, when mods are announced and the releases is delayed, or they don't appear at all, frustration quickly arises. It is therefore often to better present mods only when they're ready, really ready for the mod hub. I don't know how to read. I'm faking all of this. Did I get half of those right? Moderation and forum maintenance. Blah, 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 blah. Don't care.
So basically, I think they just get a lot of complaints and a lot of questions when
Yep.
there's mods in the testing list, and then all of a sudden the mods disappear off the testing list and they're not released, and then people get upset and they don't understand why they're not released, and it just causes problems.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah, of course you can.
Really?
Sure, why not?
Last
I
time
mean,
you
what's the
told
worst
me-
that can happen?
Last time you told me, no, not this again. Please don't. I feel like a little bit of this might be my fault.
I was going to say all of it, but okay, go with a little bit. That's fine. We can start with that.
I said all of it before, and you're like, shut up. I do. I think a little bit of this is my fault. I say not all of it, because then that'd be like, oh, I'm the only person who talked about the testing list, and I'm the one that made it popular, blah, 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 blah. No, someone had to show me the mod testing list, and then I made some videos. Yes, Farm Sim News used to be the most viewed video series on the channel, but it is what it is. But the testing list has not been an integral part of what I've done in probably about a year. 75% your fault. All right, fair enough. I'll take that. So, yeah, I mean, it's a little bit my fault. I've definitely helped to bring awareness to the testing list and what it is. However, we really haven't relied on that for immediate content. Isn't DJ still in testing? Is there a list for that? Oh no, I have merch that I have to delete now. No. I have merch that's still in testing. I got a mug and everything. Well,
That's terrible.
I guess we'll do an end of year sale. Also, the logo's changing at the end of the year. So
Limited edition.
like
Limited
this
edition
logo
merch,
is
guys.
going to
Get it
be
in ya.
this logo's going to be no more at the end of the year. So if you want this logo, get it now, because the merch is going to be going soon.
I already have a Beats logo sticker someplace.
Yes, it's a Deets by Bray. Leave me
It's a
alone.
Beats by Bray.
Still can't believe I paid somebody for this logo.
It's all good.
What was I thinking? So the
What about all
testing
your other
list.
channels? Are you going to change the logo on all those too?
Oh, I forgot about those. Oh. Need help? TJ's girlfriend's still in testing. That means she existed to begin with. Failed testing, moved on. Ooh, I alt F4'd out of that. That would have been dangerous. Anyway, so
Testing list is done officially.
testing list is done officially. I've spoken to Giants, and they said they're not going to bring it back. I did mention that this doesn't change anything. Nothing changes. My Farm Sim News is staying the same. If you've noticed, the testing list's not been there. I even got rid of FarmSimNews.com. Well, I let it run out. I didn't get rid of it. It got rid of itself.
I think the problem becomes now is we have to kind of rely on modders to let us know what they're working on in some degree.
Yeah, but haven't they, like, in 2019, I switched over from doing a daily mod testing list update, yada, yada, to Farm Sim News.
Yeah.
Which was more things going on.
Okay.
And so at least I have been doing that for approximately a year.
Okay. All right. Well, anyways, it's still good. I thought the testing list was useful, at least just to know kind of what was coming up. I would check it once a week. It wasn't an everyday thing like you would do.
Right.
But
Well,
I thought I'm a little disappointed it's gone.
Well, and then too, I will say that, the people who were doing it, two of the people who have done it over the past 3 years don't work at Giant Software anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
The community team has had a complete flip-flop since 2021.
Yeah.
So, it went from having Lars and Chucky, and then Lars and Chucky, and there was a lady that worked there, but I can't remember her name. And then she left, and Kermit joined, and then Lars left, and then they hired him Benny, and then Chucky left. So, we've got new people now than we did then.
Yeah.
But they were not in charge of the list. The list was already made. They were just the ones posting it.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, I'm probably drowning this out and making it way longer than it should have. But testing this gone. That's all you need to know. That's it. It was apparently a larger group decision rather than one person. So there's no one person to blame, and it was not the decision of anyone who ever posted it.
Well, once again, it is what it is. Will just be a little more difficult to find out what's coming up, I guess, in the future. But at the same time, whatever. It doesn't matter until it gets released, anyways, in the grand scheme of things.
Wait, does this make Farm Sim News more valuable?
Maybe your stock has gone up.
Oh, let's go! You know what's funny? On that video that I posted earlier in the week, was it Wednesday?
Yeah.
That video had a lot of negative comments.
Really?
But I was very fortunate. It was only one negative comment towards me, and it was
that mine?
Like the like ratio. No, and the like ratio was exactly the same as it always is, maybe even better.
Weird.
So yeah. So,
that's interesting.
And I had more likes than usual for a video that got that many views. So that tells me that I don't know what that tells me. I know there's a lot.
Maybe that people really don't care. That's what it comes down to.
Maybe that's it. We got some cool people hanging out with us. Austin, I'll talk about you last. I know you like that. We got Dylan here. Gamer Granny's in here. I'm getting way too comfortable with it. What's up, man? Good to see you, Austin. Trucker was in here as well, hanging out with us. Chris S, of course, Yoss. Faber's in here. Farmer Cop, I think, was in here at one point, but I don't know. He was bugging me.
He's probably got something else to go do now.
Yeah. And then Fearsome Rhino, I see him right there. Jake's in here, of course, testing list gone. That's the show, folks. See you next time. Yeah, we got plenty to talk about. What else were we talking about today? We got a whole barrel to talk about.
Barrel? We're at the bottom of it right now.
Yeah, or we're scooping from the top.
Isn't that what rises? The cream that rises, or is it the garbage? I never know anymore. I drink that Dr. Pepper.
More viscous stuff sinks.
Okay.
So would that be heavier topics?
Maybe heavier, sure.
You know what else has been heavy this week?
Well, what's that?
My heart, because I have loved so many of the mods that came out this week.
Oh,
it's been amazing. It's been such.
It's been a busy week. It's nice to see busy weeks in the mod hub again, isn't it?
I was so happy. Yo, looking back, we actually got less this week than we did last week. Last week we had 5 days worth of mods, and I think I had 7 or 8 mod videos.
Yeah, but I think like the mods that come out in week 1 of Farm Sim, week 2 are like a lot of them are from Giants directly, right? Which I always find interesting.
So they are from Giants directly. Also, there is a modder who's been releasing stuff this week, Despo93, who also had released previous stuff. So they are a Giants employee.
Okay.
Confirm that. I don't know who they are. So if you could tell me, let me know. I don't know. Nonetheless, they've been releasing some base game equipment from previous games or what was DLC items. I think maybe 1 or 2. But they're just kind of bringing more stuff back. They're doing it in their own time at home when they're not at work. So they were able to put their name on it, which I thought was kind of cool. I thought it was kind of cool. There's a lot of people that work at Giants who were either modders or just members of the community before they started working at Giants. So they're just like me and you. They're just people in the community. So it's cool that, Giants should have let them put their name on it.
Yeah,
but double dipping. I love it. Get out of here.
Well, it's the same thing. It is. I do find it interesting. Some of the rules that, and most gaming companies have the same rules. Like Kermit, for instance, was a streamer beforehand.
Yep.
And he can no longer stream Farm Sim in that sense, right? So.
Yep.
It is interesting because, and I'm sure it would be difficult for him anyways, because you're playing Farm Sim, you want to talk about Farm Sim, and you have some insider knowledge potentially that might just kind of come out.
Yeah, which is where NDAs come into play, which is why you don't hear us talking about nothing.
Especially now.
And that's all we can say about that. There's somebody who's being like, oh my gosh, they just we told you nothing. We wasted your time with that statement. I'm so sorry. I would assume that with this, they're probably not getting paid for the mods.
I would assume not, but you never know. Whatever.
Which makes it even cooler, right? Does that make it even cooler?
Yeah.
It's a full donation of the mod. It's 3-meter cultivators, this week, but maybe next week it'll be 7-meter cedars.
like I personally, I don't know. I would not have a problem with if somebody's got coding experience and like they help build Farm Sim and then they went on their own time and made mods for it. Why not? I mean, the problem, I guess, are they working on it while they're on work time? I get all that, but still, whatever.
Yeah.
They make the game better and more than.
Polish Shed Week is coming. Speaking of, there was a modder that used to work at Giants that doesn't anymore. Sid.
Yeah.
Yep. So there's probably more, but he's the only one that I know. He's the only one that I tell to.
So, but he's back to modding then, right?
He's back to modding. Yeah. He had just got married, I think, and then started working at Giants, or was getting ready to get married.
Yeah.
And he was having to, like, I think, get a hotel or something when he worked, and then came home on the weekends. It was a tough. European life blows my mind. I would never in a million years do that here. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how you do it. But there's been some cool mods this week. Also last week as well. You know, there's been that.
There's been a lot of updates, I find. Like a lot of some of the more popular mods. Well, not all of them, but like a lot of popular mods from 22 have made their way over, of course.
Which has been great. Yeah. Also got a what do you call those when you auto load stuff?
Auto load?
Yeah, that's it. We got one of those this week. This guy, did you see this?
I did.
Very cool. It does.
If you're into root crops, I want nothing to do with root crops anymore. I'm so done with root crops.
So after I just recorded a video of seeder to planter and trailer capacities.
Yeah.
And this was what I used for the harvester. I was like, this is great. Here's how you make it hold more.
That'd be helpful. I got stuck doing a bunch of carrots on what is it, on the Asian map, just to try to get our farm reset on a server, and holy shnikes. It was so painful. It was so painful.
No, thank you.
No, it was not fun.
Do you want to pick up rocks better? Black G Modding released their mod. Hispano Modding's got a really nice weight pusher that doesn't weigh a lot, and it's got adjustable arms on the side. At least from the look of it, it did. So, like, that's kind of neat. I like that. There's chainsaws that look like they are from a horror movie. If you've ever wanted to buy baby bells, you can buy baby bells. But if you don't want to buy baby bells, that's all right, because Yos had a mod that released somewhere. Somewhere. There we go. Bells and pallets. I mean, pretty cool.
No, we're still. I mean, has only one map been released on the mod hub so far, right?
Only one map so far. New Frontier. This was a mod that Mr. Olahalador put together. He's done some streaming on it. Farm Sim Guy. A lot of you guys watch him as well. He's been doing some streaming with it and some videos, so that's very cool. I saw
that Ola was actually reworking on. Is it Renabo?
Renabo, yeah.
Renabo. I think he's got some posts on. I can't remember where I saw him. It was on Discord or Facebook or wherever it was. I think he's over streaming on Twitch, and he's showing off what he's getting that prepped. I think he wants to release that again for Farm Sim 25. So if you guys like that map, it looks like he's going to be working on that and hopefully putting it out.
Very cool. I don't think this one works. Move placeables.
Yeah, I downloaded that and I couldn't figure it out.
No, I figured it out. But every time I tried to figure it out, my thing disappeared. So
when your thing disappears.
I think me figuring out was just it going away. This is something that I had a dream about years ago. Turns out it was already a mod, I think, then. But it's real time sync. So, like, it is 3:32 for me in the afternoon right now.
Yeah.
This would make the time, what is that, 14, 15? I don't know how to do.
Yeah, 3 o'clock in the afternoon is 15. Good try.
So it would make it like 15:32 in the game.
Yeah.
And if the game time was ahead of it already, it would slow it down in time to make it match, and then the other way it would speed up time up to a certain point to make it match. That's so cool. This is like, it's like, I want to go farming, but I gotta do this, and it's not only in the game anymore. If it's the same time in the game as it is in real life, it almost makes a sense of urgency. Like, I have to get this done before the sun goes down. Like, this is like, I would say if someone actually played Farm Sim for a living,
how does it know when to move days and months ahead?
Oh, I don't know about that. I
didn't get that far into it. I looked at it, I was like, I don't want this, but that was my question. I'm like, okay, so obviously you're not going to lock it in day to day.
Yeah,
I'm sure it would tell us somewhere in there, but I'm a little concerned. I don't want this. It's not for me, but anyways.
I was gonna say that like this would be the perfect mod for somebody who just plays Farming Simulator for a living and just does nothing else. And I was like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Well, Mir, why
Moving on.
That mod itself, like if you wanted to do something like that, I personally, what I would do is go rent a G Portal server, put your game on a G Portal server, and then just have it so it stays live 24/7.
Are we not doing the ad spot?
I mean, you can do the ad spot with that, but that's what I would do, right? Because on a server, you can set it so the server never shuts down. So if things a player's on there permanently going, it's permanently running, and then the game will constantly go. You log out, guess what? The time keeps on going in the game. You log back in, oh, it's 3 o'clock again that day, and whatever. It's just gone one day ahead of time. That's what I would do personally.
So it would just... Oh, it says you have to sync your time zone to the mod based on GMT. Ah.
Okay, there you go.
I watched
Let that sink in.
Yeah, I watched a YouTube video on that actually last night about GMT and why it's that. Greenwich Mean Time.
Yeah.
And I think they were saying like it was back and forth between that and Paris at one point, but they didn't do Paris timing because nobody cared or something. I don't know. I can't get an interface on G Portal. Big time struggles.
Really?
Huh.
I just did a video on it. If you check out my adding mods video, just came out this week.
Yep.
Last week,
G Portal
in there.
G Portal also released some videos this morning, last night.
Oh, I did see something about that. I haven't watched them yet.
Let me grab one and I will share it. Unfortunately, it got 4 views in 9 hours. Poor G Portal. Poor G Portal.
That's tough. That's rough.
You poor human beings. You reach out to us. We got you. We can help you. There you go. Check that out. Nonetheless, a couple other extra mods. If you guys want to take a look at some stuff that came out this week, just real quick, a Ruskaskini-ish. You've got the Lizard Forge pickup. It's what it sounds like. It picks up stuff. It's not just forage. It's anything that's on the ground. This is really good for like silos, getting out silos, and the stones, getting the stones.
Looking at like the forage pickup, I'm still waiting with. Well, there's the other. What was the other one called? It was like the most popular one, basically from like Farm Sim 17.
17, yeah.
What was that one called?
We could probably find out. Hang on.
Oh, what is that thing called? It was because they brought it through every single series. It's the most simplistic looking mod. But it works so well. It's my favorite one.
You know, it's funny. There's only 65 pages of mods in FS17. Let's see. Is there a top downloaded? I'm sure it's in here.
It's gotta be, right?
Man, look at that.
Milling machine. That's it. The milling machine.
The milling machine. Oh, yeah. And you can put it on the front of the Black Sheep modding trucks.
Yep.
And it would just work.
It was a little cheaty, I have to admit, for those that are the purists out there. But
it was so easy to
so
pick
good. I would always use it for silage, right? Like you make your silage bunker, you put it in the front, you go into a silage bunker, and you offload it out of the side. That thing was great for that.
Yes, love that. There've been a couple other mods, but I don't know if they've released this week. The Planet Modular BGA. I had a conversation with Mr. Silly P about this. I don't know if he put it in his video. I need to go watch that. But I had a conversation. He's like, it's blowing my mind. You know, I'm having a hard time kind of tracing everything. I was like, is that there's multiple versions of each piece.
Yeah.
So you don't need every piece. I told him, I said, it does make things confusing because it incorporates new fill types, but the new fill types don't have a fill type. They're virtual fill types.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
so they're there, but they're not really there.
Yeah, big shout out to Omatana. Mod releases 2 weeks in a row. Happy for her. Ikas fan modding, has been able to release stuff multiple times, which has been fantastic. Congratulations to him. And there's been a couple other things as well that have released that have been pretty fun. So there you go. That's my.
I'm happy with the releases already. Like it seems like it's going quicker for some of the bigger stuff that. Some nicer options. I'm like one of the simplest mods I was waiting for was the camera collision mod. I'm still waiting for something that does that. I find the camera collisions aren't as bad as they have been in the past, but I'm still finding like I want to just set it and let go.
I don't remember who shared it, but somebody shared it in our early access group.
Yeah,
it wasn't a third party one; it was one that they did.
Yeah. I think I have something like that. Anyways,
Okay.
that was one I was looking forward to messing with for sure, and hopefully hopefully someone comes up with some. Even the info display extension, I like. That's a simple mod. You just walk up to a building and a lot more stuff pops up, and you can see all your productions or whatever it might be. I don't know if you guys are working with productions as much. I find I'm doing a lot more with productions right now because I'm just trying to see how all the new small modular ones all work out. But that's a nice one to have for sure as well. I think that was last week though.
Absolutely. Let's see. A couple of things. I see Giants posted a video today. It seems like every time Giants post a video, people message me and be like, Giants post a video. I'm like, I know.
Is that the GPS one we're talking about?
This is the GPS, yeah. This is a video they should have posted 2 months ago.
Yeah, they're a little behind on this one.
They're a little behind on this one.
Like there might be like about 20,000 content creators that have done pretty much the same video, only a little bit longer than 25 seconds.
I was looking because I wanted to see, like, when I was talking about it in the news, I want to be like, Giants shared the GPS video, but don't go watch theirs, go watch mine. It's this video. And I typed in DjGoHam GPS, and I don't remember making half of those videos. It was so many.
A blur.
Yeah, that was yesterday. But that was in the news today. It was in the news today. News on a Friday. You know how it is. It's chill.
Fair enough. I know you're talking about auto load on the. Was it the? I never know how to pronounce it.
Pronge.
Pronge? The Pronge or Pronge? I don't know what it is.
I call it Ponge.
Are they French? I don't even know what they are.
So the modder is, yeah.
Yeah, something's Pronge? Pronge? I don't know. My best French. I'm Canadian. Can you tell? Anyways, came out for it's all platforms, but there is a universal auto load for PC out there now already too. It's a third party. Okay. It's still in like 0.9 or something. I think Loki is doing it. I want to say. I hope I got it right. I think Loki's doing it. He did the realistic or the cab view mod as well, right?
Loki's a very popular modder. Ooh, the mom's in here.
So hopefully we'll see that come live over on the Mod Hub at some point in time. I've got a video coming out on that on the universal auto load, so it works great so far with
logs,
like the international truck, like the flatbed.
Yeah, right.
You can just pull up to your productions, it loads everything up. I have run into a problem with it and power tools. So if you are using that on PC, and you engage like one of your power tool settings, I believe it is, and then you try to go back to doing universal auto, I think there's something conflicts in there. I'm having some issues with. Haven't really double checked it yet. Okay, it's on 1.13. There you go. I think I need to update my version because I'm having some issues with power tools and it. Okay. I think those two are conflicting right now. But anyways, great mod.
Yeah, it also needs an update too. So there's another thing as well that I've noticed that there's some script mods that are like acting a little bit fun after update 1.3. So
like what else you got?
Hopefully soon we'll be getting some updates. See, when are Giants going to be going on break? Let's see. I imagine
like the week before, won't it be?
Yeah, so like probably Friday the 20th, like 2 weeks from now, is probably going to be their last 20th? Day in the office. I would assume. I would also say somebody mentioned the 18th earlier. I don't remember who that was, but somebody said the 18th. I don't know if that's official. I know it's not official yet, but that's 1 week before Christmas, so that would also make sense. Giants usually take somewhere between 2.5 to 4 weeks off for Christmas, depending on what year it is. So we'll see. Nonetheless,
I would assume it'd be a smaller break for them this year with just the release, right? Like they've got to be on top of things, I think, right now, or they'll have somebody in the office at least.
Yeah. Who knows? So that gives us 2 weeks, pretty much 2 weeks to get updates for what would it be 1.3.1.
I would love to see it. I hope it comes up before Christmas.
1.4.1. I don't know.
Get one more patch out. I mean, there's still a few little issues here and there that are kind of bothering some people, but I mean, I don't know. I think the crashes have all been fixed for PlayStation users now, have they not? Have you heard anything?
I would 1.69. Thanks, Yos. That is the Yos, everybody.
A lot of hope there.
Yos loves it when people bombard him with fan comments saying that they love what he does or hate what he does. Either one. He loves it. I'm checking the update history on Steam right now to see if we have a 1.4 sighting. 2 days ago, 1.3 had its depot removed, and you know as much as I do about that, so don't ask.
Still getting crashes. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, stop sharing public information. Am I the only one that thought that was funny? It was great. Laugh. Come on, give it to me. I love Yost. He's awesome. Oh, it's the driest human on earth. I love it. I absolutely love it. Keep it coming, man. Keep it coming. Anyway, I don't see anything about a 131 or 14, 16, 169.
Are you on the Steam database right now?
Yeah, there's nothing there. And I don't even know how to read into half of it, so I did my best.
So yeah, and that usually, even if you see it there, it's usually at least a week, maybe 2 to 3 before it's anything happens, right?
Yep.
So.
Yep, you got it. Let's see. A couple other stuff going on. So some information on Chris S. and Riley S. Speaking of the troll right there. He's trolling you. So I love that. Chris, you're awesome. So that is the Chris S. from Chris S. and Riley S. So they have shared a screenshot of their... I don't have it pulled up. I see you looking on the screen. No crash for me. PS5, knock on wood. Hope not. So they have shared a screenshot that they're working on everything. Looks like the Colossus Harvester, the Combine Harvester, is going to be based off of the New Holland CR11 this time around. Super exciting. They're also got the Root Harvester as well that's going to be worked on. It's already branded and everything. Yeah. It looks very, very cool. I'm super excited about it. You have no idea. Colossus, spelled correctly. Look at that. I like spelled it incorrectly many times. So that is very cool. Chris, we're ready for it. Tell Riley we all said, what I did. Let's see, custom modding. And it seems JHHG seem to always be kind of rocking back and forth with their S-Series combines at the beginning of the game. And they are back once again doing the same. Custom modding has their S700. Whereas JHHG has the S600 and 700. They're going to be bringing back, which is great. JHHG is also got a 7075 NT, the 18 meter. So that is very, very cool.
I wonder how much work has to happen to update some of those big combines. Like, are they retexturing them, or is it just a simple update? Like, the graphics haven't changed all that much, so how much work has to happen? I'm curious.
I mean, it's taken a couple weeks, and those guys normally don't work on more than one thing at a time. They may work on something, stop, work on something else, and then come back. But they don't work on more than one thing at a time. So please keep the IT Runner pack alive. I haven't heard anything about it. It was the number 2 most downloaded mod in FS17, and 19 was pretty good. I think maybe they're waiting on more people to bring it back, or maybe they're trying to switch.
That was like a massive pack in... Was it 17 or 19? They had that big pack of IT Runner stuff.
It was a DLC in 15. You had to pay for it.
Yeah, crazy.
So I had to buy for the video that I did a couple weeks ago. I had to buy Farm Sim 17 on Steam, and I was like, I'll just get the whole thing. Why not? And then I realized I didn't remember how to play. So, and it turned out FS15, I had to use a keyboard and mouse because the controller didn't work on PC.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yep. So I was wising it up.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did you? No. Stop.
I'll do what Bandrew says. The sad W keys. Yeah. You forgot his name was Bandrew, didn't you?
I have not been on that channel for years.
So podcast stage. Almost had more subs than you at one time. Moving on. Classic American Icons are working on their big butts. If you saw Farm Sim News earlier today, you would see that. They showed their first screenshot a couple days ago.
There's like third-party big butts out there, to be honest, right now already too.
Yeah, I don't know if any of them are this and that or whatnot, but
I was talking to a couple of guys actually in the last couple of days. I'm super nervous right now about third-party mods. Super nervous because you just don't know what you're gonna get, guys. It's kind of like the Wild West. Whenever a new game comes out, people just throwing stuff against a wall and seeing what hits.
Yeah, and sometimes it's you that hits the wall after you download the mod.
Yeah, be careful out there. There's a lot of stuff that might not work very well, and then you end up forgetting which the mod was, and it's stuck in your mod list forever. Good times.
Yep. There's a couple ways to be safe. Number one, don't download anything from third parties. So I do not download any mods from third parties. If I want something, I will either build it, like in a modifying XML or something. It's pretty simple. Even working with at this point, Schultz Modding spent time and time until probably too much time teaching me how to do that. So you rock. Additionally, if it is a third party mod, generally one of your buddies has probably already got it.
Yeah, there you go.
Ask them and be like, hey, I'm not saying send it to me, but like, which one did you get and was it cool? Don't be afraid
to do it.
Don't be afraid to ask your boy for help. You know what I
mean? There are sites that are better than others for sure, but I mean, most of the third party sites out there, they tend to aggregate everything, so they pull from each other. And anyways, there are decent mods out there. I'm using a couple of third party mods already. Like we talked about auto load already.
Yep.
Right, that's on a GitHub. We're going to talk about that. Enhanced vehicle. I did a video on that this week. If you haven't checked that out, Enhanced vehicle is a fantastic mod. It works really good with the new GPS system. It's a script mod. It's currently PC. It'll always be PC only, mind you. But it may come out in the mod hub at some point in time. But we're currently, once again, in the early days of Farm Sim 25, so it is what it is. But it's off a third-party site as well. It runs really well right now. I'm really enjoying using it. If you have a chance, check out the video. There's a link down there. You can download it. Yeah, it works out really quite well, actually. So anyways, there are some good third-party sites out there. There are some good third-party mods already. And going forward, it'll be the same thing. There's some people that just want to submit their stuff to the mod hub or don't have accounts or whatever it might be. And you just have to be careful. That's all.
Moving on.
Moving on.
You were
I'll get off my soapbox on that.
You know how when you were younger and like you had your dad teaching you how to like hit a hammer into a piece of wood.
Yeah.
And hit a nail, and he'd do it one time, and you're like, how do you do that? That's what you just did. And I'm sitting here going like,
I know you hate the third party mods. I don't blame you. I get it. Your life's around Mod Hub.
It's not that I hate them. I'm just.
You're scared? Are you scared?
No.
Don't be scared, DJ. Don't be scared.
No, I'm so scared. No, you're gonna make me nervous again. Stop it. I don't want this to happen in front of people.
Well, I'll hold your hand. It'll be okay.
No. Gave people the wrong idea last time.
You're not going to cry again, are you?
No, not right now.
No?
God.
Your face is going to start leaking in a second here. I think his face might be leaking, you guys.
Mom, I want to go home.
The mascot scared me.
Just hide behind everything. Goodness gracious. A couple other little things. Mappers Paradise are working on Welker Farms again. Super cool. Coming back for fourth game in a row. 17, 19,
yeah, 22, I think so.
25. That's awesome. Celebuki's still working on Alma, Missouri. Great news there. Oxygen David is finishing up Clamsden, as you would put it. And also Scroft will be doing first look and some stuff around. Totally not jealous of that at all. No.
You don't sound jealous. Not at all.
Nah. If you want to see jealousy, you should watch my. Shut up. I'm only tearing up a little bit. It's not even related. So what I was reading.
I hit my toe.
I go through Farm Sim News and I go through, try to find the topics I'm going to talk about, and then I don't write scripts right now. I don't even write notes. I'm just like Oxygen David, Comston Farm. That's all that was on my notes today. So he said the Comston for FS25 is going really well and will soon be finished, ready for testing. Scroft has kindly offered to start a Let's Play in the incoming weeks. And I think I mentioned something like, hey, I volunteer too. How do I get in on this? I'll do it. And then I went on to be like, I'm totally not jealous of Scroft doing a video on one of my favorite maps that's not even out yet for my favorite mapper that I love so much. Psh, no, I'm jealous. God, shut up. You're jealous. We done here? Nobody clip that, please. Shut While we're here. Yeah, but I mean, wouldn't you be jealous? Come on. Like, Comston's one of my favorite maps of all time. By the way, love Oxy. Haven't really talked to him too much, like maybe once. Scroft, really good friend of the channel, really good friend in person, like Michael's friend. Met him a couple times. And that's super cool. But man, I'm so jealous. Get out of here. Knock it off. Definitely getting clipped. Anyway, it's all a compliment. I can't wait.
Are
to
you
see
done
what he does.
fangirling yet?
Man,
Holy.
I hope he does a premiere so that I can go sit in the living room with popcorn and my Dr. Pepper that I got over here and just sit there and go the whole time during the whole video. Can't wait.
You're killing me over here, man.
You know, I'm just a fan of the game. Love playing Farm Sim. Little bit obsessed with it, and happen to know stuff that's going on. Move on.
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah, we should move on.
Move on.
That wasn't embarrassing in the least bit. DJ's turning green. I am not turning green.
Oh man,
There's nothing about me that's green. All right, let's just
you
move
are killing
on.
me over here. I have to admit, I can't believe the amount of fangirling that's going on.
I can't believe I had a LED over here that was programmed to be green, ready to go. It was so good. The fangirl thing, I figured out. Now I've got that's like a little battery power panel light. Used to use these all the time. I had it for Santa Ham last week. I just haven't moved it. So I did Santa Ham with the green shadow to keep it festive. So I moved it. So just left it.
You're doing great. Hang on a sec here. I'll make it more festive for you.
Okay.
Wrong camera. Hang on a sec. There.
Nice.
Is that better?
Yeah. I'm not sure what's going on here, but this show gets more strange every passing.
Oh,
Hey,
it's just getting started, Legacy.
Legacy, did you see the end of the news video today? Somebody was in the video. A little obsessed. Nah, it's full blown. But you know what?
It's painful.
I'm honest. And you don't have to second guess, like, oh, I wonder what DJ thinks about this.
Don't look down right now. Don't look down at that at all. There's so much truth in that.
Not looking down. I'm having a good day, man. Today's a fun day. It is burning up in here, though. I should not have worn a hoodie.
Well, you're not wearing any pants, so we already figured that out.
I'm wearing the same shorts I always wear. I love these shorts. I have like 6 pairs of them.
All right. Oh man. Anyways, no new updates as far as updates for Farm Sim 25.
Yep.
Nothing yet on DLC yet, of course. Not that we were expecting it yet, but soon.
There's no way we're gonna know anything
For Christmas, right? I don't think so.
No, this is like
they want it. That being said, like it feels like it'd be the perfect time for them to at least like preview something, like give out a little hint on what the first DLC will be right before Christmas. Get people super amped to go out and pick it up for Christmas. I'm a little nervous that we're going to be Antonio Carrera pack all over again.
But we already have the Antonio Carrera pack.
I know. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it's I'm talking about kind of a lackluster first DLC.
What if it's so good?
Bring it. Please bring it.
That it's has to wait.
I mean, that was kind of I think my personal opinion, I thought the Kubota pack was the best DLC for Farm Sim 22. Right?
Oh yeah.
That's my personal opinion. Whatever. And it came out second DLC, I think it was. I think that should almost have been first in a way.
Yeah, it definitely should have. Yeah, because people be like, well, at least it still got Kubota.
Right.
But right now it's base game's not bad. The equipment in the base game's pretty good.
It is, and I okay. This is an interesting little discussion. Actually, you want to talk about this?
Should we zoom in for it?
Oh, we could zoom in. I've heard quite a few complaints about the fact we're seem to be missing some pieces of equipment, right? Like JCB, I just saw mentioned in the chat here, is not in like base game other than the loader, of course. Not a lot of. There's like a couple John Deeres for sure. There's not a lot of New Hollands, right? There seems like the variety of medium large tractors seems that it's shrunk a little bit for base game at least.
Yeah. I mean, I can't argue with the fact that it feels like that. And
that might be only. I haven't checked the numbers on this because once again we're up to over 400 pieces of equipment now in base game, where 22 I think was 300. Right. I think it was that.
And now we also have more crops.
This is what I'm getting to. Is we have more crops now, and we have more we have productions. We have all these different things now that have to encompass all that equipment.
Yeah.
So is that the reason why it feels that way? It's just they've spread themselves so thin on all these different tasks we have to do or have to be able to do in Farm Sim that now the tasks that we're used to doing back in Farm Sim 19 and Farm Sim 17, they were able to push a lot more equipment into each one of those categories.
Yeah. It's also been 3 years since we played base game without any mods.
That could be it too.
And like, I don't remember the last time I used a base game tractor in 22. I'm sure it was more recent than I remember, but like, I don't remember. You know, you get mods, you play the mods.
Well, and it's kind of funny, right? Because even like the base game tractors, usually by year 3, someone's come out with the same base game tractor, but they've put it out with, and it's got a bunch more options on it now. Yeah. And it's like, well, I want to use that one because I can have all these different tires on it. I can have these monitors and I can have these cool beacons or whatever it might be. Or for you could change the color to toothpaste.
Yo, I can do whatever I want with colors now. I ain't even got to worry. All you got to do is change the color from like red to gray when you a little 3-meter cultivator. Oh, and I'm a toothpaste. Oh, look.
Painful.
Love
painful.
It ain't painful. It's painless.
No, dude, you're painful.
Toothpaste tractor for days.
Man.
Also, CBW Farms is in here. But I mean, oh goodness.
So, anyways, it is interesting to think about it in that sense. There's just so much more stuff that we could do now. That we do. I find that we do rely a little bit more. Look who's in the chat. We do rely a little bit more on mods, right?
Mr. Marcellus in the chat.
I think the one I was going through was the Kubota stuff. I'm like, we have the M8 and a front loader. It's like we have. Where's the M7? Where's the M5? Where's the M6? Where's all those ones?
Yep. Did we have an M5 or was it
M5 was in the DLC? Oh, they all were. M5, 6, 7, 8 for DLC.
So the 5 was the
narrow chassis.
Okay, gotcha. I would love to see like a GR 2020 riding lawnmower. Okay. Not that I have one, but we do call it the Gertie Rider.
The Gertie Rider.
The GR 2020.
Oh, you know, make an announcement right here. Actually, speaking of which, as we're talking about Kubota.
Oh,
you want a world exclusive?
Oh. World premiere.
There we go. We're going to be doing some giveaways right before Christmas, sponsored by Kubota. Kubota has decided to give away some keys for Farm Sim 25. We'll be hosting a live stream. I believe we're going to be doing it on the 23rd. Oh, hey, look at you. You're there now. So yeah, December 23rd. If you have not picked up Farm Sim 25 for PC, Kubota is going to be doing some giveaways on my channel. So stay tuned for the live stream for that. We'll be putting out some content or some information on when that's going to be happening. Get ready for that, because if you want to win it right before Christmas, Kubota is going to be giving it away to you from yours truly. So it should be a good time. So thanks to Kubota. They want to be more involved, obviously, in Farm Sim 25. They've reached out, so it'll be a good time. So I'm looking forward to it. It should be good. Should be good.
That's super cool, man. Yeah. That's awesome.
Are you having fun over there?
I am having fun. Yep. We're having a great time today. It's just a fun show. This is like the best show we've had in the past 6 days.
I'm just impressed that my camera hasn't started to lag yet.
Yeah, considering all the times that you had to restart your computer in the past 2 hours. Rough.
It seems fine when it goes through this. I don't know what happened. I don't understand.
We had a time, but I think the notification that I got earlier said it all. What was the what the notification say?
Test. Clutch is testing.
What was it? Oh no, maybe it's not showing up now. Yeah, it was something. I don't know.
PC build went really well. I'm having issues with my old streaming PC right now that we're on right now, but it's bizarre. It's not like it's a computer necessarily. Well, it is a computer problem, but it's like the way it's being sent. I don't know. I can't even explain it, to be honest. It's above my pay scale. We'll figure it out.
Which is bad because you're the one that fronted the calls for the computer. Oh, I get it. We didn't tell the wife. Got it.
There you go.
I understand. I too don't tell my wife when I upgrade computer parts.
I didn't upgrade. It's a whole thing. What is a big giant box? And especially considering the computer that we picked up or built is like 10 times bigger than my other one.
It's
as far as size goes, not necessarily components, but size.
So the PC case that you have is ridiculous.
It's huge. It's sitting over here beside me. It's currently it's on right now, but it's pretty low key, but it's massive. Yeah,
It is
thing
not
is a
low-key.
beast.
It is not low key.
Well, there's no flashy LEDs, right?
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
We're pretty. It's a sleeper. It looks like a big fishbowl in my studio right now because it's all glass, like almost the whole way around.
Yeah.
So we want to make it. I want to put like, I'm thinking he can easily fit inside of it, and if we can get him like to hit the fan, and so his head's always going to be doing like this because the fan's going to be blowing hot air right behind him the whole time. I think that'd be perfect.
I think I would actually ended up getting my guy just a little bit too close to the fan because he's got a backwards baseball hat, so it just looks like it would look like a character from Team America running around instead of a bobblehead.
Yeah, I can't really show it off. It's off in the side here, and it's my camera's up and behind on the wall, so you can't quite get to it.
So, do you want to address the thumbnail that I used for the show today?
You might as well, because I'm still. You're the bigger. I like South Park, but it's not my. I don't know the ins and outs of it.
I watch South Park while I'm recording Let's Plays. Like I pause it, but like I hit pause, record the clip, and then I finish record the clip, and then I just unpause. So I'm like constantly watching episodes of South Park. Anyway, I don't know why, but like today I was like, all right, what we can do for the thumbnail? Usually it takes us, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes to come up with one and design it. I'll do one, you'll do one. We kind of figure out which one's the best. Usually it's yours. And it's rarely mine. But today I was like, all right, Clutch has no say. We're doing a South Park one. And so I did and it's gone. But that was one of 4 possible South Park thumbnails. Do you want to know what the other 3 were?
Yep, let's see them all. I wasn't here when you were doing the testing of yourself.
I didn't make them. I only made the one. I only did. I don't know.
I thought you had some more pictures. You said.
So I do. No, what I technically do. Yeah. So I got. If I can add him in here. So this guy was one, and it was gonna be I took our mods or whatever it was, you know. I took our mods. You know, like that. But I didn't do it because I didn't have time, and I found the other one. I was like, that's way better. The other one was Randy, like Randy Marsh. He's standing up and he goes, "Well, this sucks." That was one. Wasn't as good. But that
you were so good at putting random memes into thumbnails that not everyone understands.
Yeah, nobody understands. I've got this incredible superpower of memes where people are like, "What?
They took our jobs." There we go. That would be a good one too.
They took his job. The other one was the member berries.
I don't know that one.
So it's that they always talk about like Star Wars and Chewbacca and stuff like that. Member. Anyway, so it was the member berries, but they were going to be like, remember the testing list? Ooh, I remember. I love the testing list.
Okay. See, the only thing I could think of when it comes to Star Wars stuff, Star Wars?
Well, it's not Star Wars, though. They just talk about Star Wars constantly.
Okay. I was like
remember Chewbacca? Remember the Death Star?
Chewbacca defense.
Yeah, the Chewbacca. That does not make sense.
That makes sense. I know that episode. That's what I can think of.
Wookiee from the planet Endor. Wookiees are not from Endor. Wookiees are from Kadish. That did not make sense.
See, that's perfect.
Yep. Anyway,
that's the only one I could. That's the only meme I was like, okay, that makes sense. But the rest, I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Anyway, so
anyways,
that's how we got here.
It's been a fun morning, guys. I have to admit, we've been trying to figure out how to get the stream going for the last little bit, but we'll slowly figure this out again. It's a new game. It's Farmstead 25. We're breaking everything now, apparently.
Yes, we are. Going forward, do you have any plans for like a holiday season, Christmas break, New Year's?
I am not leaving this year. I am here. Yeah, we're home all year over Christmas. So yeah.
Wow.
So the 20th will be no show on the 20th. So Friday before that, we'll have to figure out if we want to do one. Maybe do a Christmas special. Maybe the weekend, or on the weekend, or maybe like Monday, Tuesday, something like that. Before we could do that potentially.
Yeah. So let's see, Christmas. Yeah, maybe like the 23rd or something like that.
Yeah.
That would work. The 24th and 25th, obviously, I'll be with family, so we're not going to be doing anything those days. And hopefully you won't either. I'll be days, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. I'll probably be releasing minimal videos, so 1 and/or 2 instead of 1 and/or 5, just so that I can provide as much of an excuse to go talk to your family as possible. Love ya. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day ain't times to be watching my videos. Go enjoy yourself. Have some fun with family.
Yeah, we will not be around.
Or do something else. That's all right. Let's see. What would you do if they're mods on 24? So here's the funny part. Marcel messaging me like that. Thanks. I'm gonna put in my calendar mods ?
Again.
Mods ?
They put them on the 24th. One of the years, didn't they?
24th, 25th, somewhere around there. I just kind of expect it, to be fair. But since I don't live 2 hours from like parents and like my family, I don't have to like be late for anything. Like Thanksgiving, I was just like an hour late, but it was fine. No,
you watched. There'll be a DLC announcement on like the 24th.
Bring it on, baby! I got you. I'll be right here. By the way, my microphone was delivered while we've been doing the show, but it's in my mailbox. I gotta go get it. Nonetheless, yeah. So my videos won't be too much different. So I'm continuing to do Let's Plays every morning. Kind of waiting on a map, to be fair. I don't want to just start a new Let's Play, but I'll probably end up doing something maybe after 30 episodes. Maybe taking a break from Riverbed Springs. Maybe jump over Hutan Pantai and try and do something fun over there. Haven't done anything. I've jumped on the map like twice, 3 times, maybe. So I should probably do something with it.
Yeah, that's good.
So yeah, there'll be no mods, obviously, unless there are. But while Giants are away, usually there's not any mods. And then I will continue to do Farm Sim News on Fridays. So that's nothing out of the ordinary, nothing new. Continue to do that as things kind of wind down a little bit. May do more Farm Sim News stuff, unless like here's how you do this and do have some fun videos this weekend then. How to increase capacity, how to change your.
Oh, that's right. You're doing a bunch of your just the guy who doesn't go to third party stuff just goes and edits the base game stuff. It's kind of funny. You kill me.
It does what I wanted to do, man. Retry Zielonka. I could, yeah. I did only 10 videos there, 10, 15, something like that.
Yeah,
not a bad idea. Yeah. So fun stuff like through there. I did want to mention, Find Your Farm is a website. So this is from Yos. He says, do you want to mention Argzy and my project? So this is from Yos. And it tells you where the maps are. So Riverbend Springs is right here. And
that's a fun little site.
Tells you the modder and everything like that. The platforms, even when it was released. And like a brief summary. Here we have New Frontier. This is technically the location of New Frontier. I don't know if you guys noticed all the water around the map, but I just messed around. But yeah, so that's where that's based. Over here, Zielonka. Definitely Central European. I'll give them that much. and right over here, we have Hutan Pantai, which I did recognize all the water around that map. Anyway, in the in these, you can actually. Ola told me it's nowhere really. Okay, so he got that right. Yep, no, that is correct. But over time, as more side worlds open up, we'll have more maps and things like that. This is cool, man. This is very cool. I'm gonna share the link with you guys real quick on all the platforms if you're watching.
What's he gonna do when the Mars map comes out?
Ugh,
Didn't think of that, did you?
No, that hurt. Oh,
rebuild that website. Sorry, get on it, Yos.
Mars is Atlantis? No, Mars is. I can't zoom out enough to see Mars. I just see The world, evidently,
You just
the
put
world's
flat
flat.
Earth there. That's all you got.
That's super duper cool. There was other stuff I wanted to talk about too, but I forgot what they were.
It don't matter. Let's be honest.
It matters.
51. There we go.
It was a real thing that I was going to talk about. Oh, if you are going to the llama event, I know for the past month or more, the stuff has been completely sold out. Not the llama event itself, but the meet and greet with content creators at llama. If you're going to that, look forward to seeing you. Yep, I am going. So if you're gonna be there, can't wait to see you. We'll be doing autograph signings and giveaways and all kinds of fun stuff. So it's gonna be a good time. We'll have an incredible time. Rep can't attend the meet and greet then. I think we still have some VIP tickets, but you'll have to hit up Farmer Cop because he is in charge of all that. I am just showing up this year. I am hired. I'm a hired face that
Hired
doesn't
help.
get paid.
hired face with a face for radio.
But if you are going to be on the stage, I will see you there. I'll be near and around the stage for most of the days. I'll be on stage a little bit, at least from what I've been told I'm doing. So we'll have a good time. It'll be fun. So if you're going to be there, I look forward to seeing you. Otherwise, yeah, I think that's about it.
I got nothing else.
Anybody else?
I got nothing. I got hockey, and more hockey right now, and that's all I got in my books.
Nice. I got
Ooh, that could have. No, it won't. Next Friday's good. I got a hockey tournament next weekend.
So actually, my friends, the Bumpkin, Country Bumpkin, they are coming up, but they are coming up next Saturday, not next Friday. So we're going to be celebrating my birthday. I'll be 36 on December 30th.
And you're so old. You are so old.
Man, so old.
Mr. Marcel wants you to do a prediction for the first DLC.
I'm good.
You don't want to be proven wrong again?
I don't want to be proved wrong again. Shush! You know, quit sharing secrets. I don't like this anymore. Rabble.
How close were we last time? We should go back to our the last when Farmsman 22 launched. We were predicting what the DLCs were and see how bad we were.
I think it's innovative machinery. Is that correct? And it looks like I don't think my predictions have been any different than what they were. See, DLC. Here we go. What is the first one? Your one pass
on my side.
There it
Let's
is.
see if I can look it up.
So your one pass is right about meow. Nope. There it is.
That's not it. There you go.
Yeah,
innovative machinery.
So here's what I think, and I mentioned this before. So it's got this
gear.
the gear, the cog.
Yeah.
So with that, and then all the stuff around it, that looks like the reel from a combine harvester.
It looks like maybe it's like a wind-powered combine.
It
right?
is
It's
not
a
a
windmill.
This is not like the 1400s. What are you doing?
It's like a windmill with a light bulb, and it's like a light bulb. So you follow what I mean, right? And a light bulb needs electricity, and that's a windmill with all the lines going around it. So then you got the combine because it looks like a reel. So it's a wind-powered combine.
So when you're being wrong on purpose, do you do it on purpose or it just
No, I'm
comes
just
out
dumb.
that way?
I'm just really dumb.
I tell you, I think it's a combine. The only thing that I don't really get is the lines here like this. Like I know it's meant to be a light bulb, but I've got to be a thing to it looked like a light bulb, but it was actually blah blah blah. And that's what I want to know. What's the blah blah blah?
I find it funny. Like I've been hearing some people complain about how cryptic they're being about the year one seasons pass. And I don't want to buy those seasons pass. They're being so cryptic. Why don't they just tell us what it is? They know what it is already. Whatever. Who cares? It's fun to speculate.
Yeah, we're gonna know eventually. It's not gonna speed up the process. It's gonna be.
You could buy each one individual if you want as well. You don't have to buy every single one, or you can just get the season pass and be like, all right, I'm gonna get them all anyways, and I'll just guess what it is now. It's kind of funny. What are you typing?
I'm just
electric combine. Is there such thing as an electric combine? I was gonna say. I can't see that being a thing.
Yep.
I don't think we're there yet. Or is there like a small one? I think there's like a small
Ooh.
Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah, there is a teeny tiny one, isn't there?
Yeah, I thought there was a teeny tiny one that was
It's
electric
making
that
me
you
sign
could
up
use.
for crap.
That can't be it.
That's way too large.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
You got me. It seems like a scam site you were on there, to be honest.
Ooh. So I don't know if it's that. But I just want that. Yeah, just say that.
We had that as a mod, right? Like that was a mod in 22.
Yep.
Only it wasn't really the next set. Like it was close, but it was scaled down.
But it was widespread at the same time.
It was
widespread vehicles.
The thing, like I like the idea of the next set for sure. The problem I have with it in Farm Sim, like right now at least, you couldn't even use it on the map. It's too big.
Yeah, you pretty much have to get on Ola's map, flatten it out, and then you would be able to use it.
It'd be real tough on a small map. Like that'll be the challenge. If we get that as a mod or as a DLC, it'll be like, all right, now you have to use that on like a small European map.
Yeah, that's the
headland or the head rows. Sneak it through. Like, oh man, this is terrible.
You thought you said like a 42-meter fertilizer spreader on a field that was what 5 meters wide was weird. Yeah. Get ready for the next ad.
That'll be the challenge. You have to use that and big buds on Calmsden.
I can't get out of the middle of I can't get out of the shop.
I can't even get out of my farmyard.
I need singles, but it doesn't have singles. It just has tools.
Yeah, that'll be the challenge.
Oh,
anyways. Oh boy, I got nothing else.
Nothing.
We'll call it for until next week. I think we're both good next week again, and maybe we can figure out this new streaming options. Maybe we won't play the games more. Maybe we will. You never know.
Maybe. Next week is also Friday the 13th. You know what that means. So
a DLC announcement week. Right? That's what it means, right?
What is he doing? Get out of here. Oh, real quick, Senna on Netflix. It's about Aita Senna. Great thing. Go watch it. It's awesome. What kind of Pringle Ingles you got there?
Oh, that's French.
Chili et lime. Everything here's in Spanish. Chili and lime. Nice.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I need another one. It's got a little bit of a burn to the top of my mouth. That's good.
I think the Doritos I really like. I think those are called sweet chili. I think they're called sweet chili anyway.
Those are worthwhile. Yeah. All right. I'll have another one of those.
Sweet chili Doritos. Yeah, sweet or spicy.
Are you looking up Doritos?
Shush. No. Totally not looking up Doritos. You would need to know stuff. Yeah, just bow. Yeah, they're very good. Spicy, sweet, chili, Doritos, and go watch Senna, and you'll have a great weekend. Just don't cry too much in the last episode. What?
We started the stream with you crying. We're ending the stream with you talking about crying. Great.
Did it in the middle a little bit too.
All right.
Yeah. Is that everything?
Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching DJ Cry. Appreciate you guys being here to experience this with me.
Yeah. Scroft, I'm jelly. We'll see you next week.
Oh man. I guess if we have to, right?
Yeah.
I don't. There was a video here you wanted to hit, didn't you?
Huh?
I don't know. What's the November 2024 one?
November 2024.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's the. I know exactly which one you talked about. Yeah. Does it look like this, right? And now's a great time to tell you about today's video sponsor, G-Portal. They host premium game servers for all kinds of games, including Farming Simulator 25. Doesn't matter whether you're on PC, Mac, PlayStation 5, or Xbox Series, you can get your own. Depending on your preferences and needs, they've got quite a few things to match any player. And you can even create your very own. And if you use my link, you get 10% off as well. You can also get game servers for the other Farming Simulator games that have come before if you're not playing Farm Sim 25 yet, including Farming Simulator 2013, 15, 17, and 19 on PC, and for Farm Sim 22, they still have console servers as well. There's a lot of advantages to having a G-Portal server over hosting your own server online like normal. You got complete control over mods, total control over server access, and you can even pause the game when no one's there. Check out the link below right now for 10% off your very own G-Portal game server. Five Sim Show, baby. The Sim Show.
It's weird when it doesn't have the drums and bass with it anymore. What happened? Can I get you on like film saying that? Hang on. Do you turn your camera on when you do that? I want to see what's going on. You need to turn your camera on. I need to see that. I'm not comfortable with that. Anyway, that was the drum part. Why is the camera on my screen here? It shows you have your shirt off now too. That's kind of weird. It's hot in here. It's getting hot in here. So take off only my hoodie. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm already wearing shorts. Saw my thighs, didn't you? Yeah, my thighs. It's so pasty. It's so pasty. It is December. I work in a basement. You do? It's more like a dungeon, isn't it? No, that's the other room. This one's the basement. The dungeon's a weird one. All right. It's got this thing in it that every time like the air conditioner comes on, it just goes. It's so loud. Why's it gotta be so loud? Why are you so obsessed with sound effects lately? I don't understand what happened there. Usually you have like something sensible to talk about, but now it's just sound effects. Every time you just try to make these weird noises with your mouth and you like slap your lips together to see what kind of noise comes out. I don't understand no one wants to hear that. Nobody. Right. No, see what I hear what you're saying, but I don't know. It's kind of like this. It's like if you go like me, and then in my head all I hear is me, but then like in my head I'm going I don't know if there's anything that's going on in your head, to be honest. I feel like we're at the point now where I don't think anybody wants to hear anything that's going on. It's bad. Hey, you know how Kermit talks? It like starts every conversation with me. He goes, does? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, sure, okay. And then I have to go to Bomb Sim Show, baby. If only we had you on camera right now. Yeah, we got this tractor